I want to show you how repetition works. It is illogical to listen to the same thing over and over again, but that's how I changed my life. It took me 9.5 years to figure this out. 9.5 years. I kept listening to the same recording. The white line represents the sound of a record playing. The red line represents you listening. Remember I said listening is emotionally involved. So that line there, the white line it's representative of the sound of a recording playing. Now watch this. Watch the screen. The red line represents you listening to the recording. So you'll go along and listen, and bang, an idea hits, and off you go on a thought trip. And you're up here on a thought frequency. You are not listening. You hear it, but you're thinking about that idea that hit your mind. And you think about it for a while, and then you finally come back down, and you start listening. And then all of a sudden, bang, another idea hits you, and away you go on another thought trip. Do you know that you could listen to the same recording 1,000 times and only think of the specific idea once? Now watch. You've got to ask, how did you get programmed in the first place? You were programmed as an infant. Remember I showed you? Subconscious is wide open, and the idea just going in. Well, when you're listening, that's the way your mind is. When you're listening, you're not thinking, you're listening, you're just listening to the message over and over and over again. That's why this works. You see, the odds of you listening to the same idea every time is pretty remote. You may be listening to it there, but the next time you put it on, the idea back here hits you. God, you're thinking about it. When the first idea comes up, you only thought about it once. Can you imagine where you'd be at if your parents told you when you were a little kid, your name's Bob, and I'm only telling you once, so don't forget it. You know? Think about it. They tell you over and over and over and over and over, and you keep calling them by name, and then one day the kid looks. Now if there's a crowd of people and you yell, Bob! All the Bobs turn around. It takes a while, though, to get the mind programmed. We got to program ourselves for the good that we desire. So we keep playing it over and over and over.